Hey there, it's Tony, and I have, my youngest is actually 4, so I think that's still considered toddler or preschooler, but I'm going to kind of divert back to when she was 2, because that's when she was more of a toddler. And let me tell you, she is a mess. She's my last child, she's the only girl, and she's a princess all the way. She's the meanest of mine. I hate to say it, I thought I was going to get a little dainty girl, and I didn't. She keeps her brothers running from her, and they are 6 and almost 10. And yeah, she's just mean, but she's always scaring me. You know, she's the one that gets into trouble. And one thing I distinctly remember is she was about 1.5, and I was walking through the house, and I was walking by my room because she was in there watching one of her little shows. And when I walked by, I saw her up on my dresser, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" You know. And then I walk over to her, and I notice she is covered in blood, and I was freaking out. I was like, "What happened? She's not crying. Is she in shock?" And I was like almost like on the phone to 911 about to have a heart attack when I looked down, and by her feet on my dresser, yes, she climbed all the way on top of my dresser, was a tube of vampire blood that we had for Halloween because my middle was a vampire. So those are things about my toddler. She's always getting into stuff. She's always getting hurt. She is just a wild child. I'm glad we had her last because I wouldn't have my 2 boys if I would have had her first. And that's who you hear in the background. So that's one of my toddler stories.